Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber, and DA, take it away.
Thank you so much, Kevin.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Cunningham is out there with Corey Joseph. And it's Bagley in its center. And for the Hawks, Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. At the guard positions, Young and Herter. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Bagley kicks to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the pass to Bay. Beyond the arc. Nailed from three-point land. And the pace of this game, Chris, unlikely to be high. Both of these teams like to slow it down. And Chris, as you know, run half-court sets.
Yeah, they don't want to turn this into a boat race. Chances will be limited, and it's crucial in games like this to minimize turnovers.
Here's Cunningham, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Collins.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And you can see why Cunningham elicits comparisons to Luka Doncic. Can control the pace of the game, very high basketball IQ, and shows a maturity beyond his years.
And finished off by Collins.
And that's 2 tough points from Collins, willing to mix it up down low.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Grant against Capella. And Capella sends it back. Pass to Collins. And there's the call on John Collins. That'll be his second foul of the game. And also, like Doncic, Cunningham can put the offense on his back and carry.
He can put up 50-plus numerous times in his career because he has deep range, can break down defenders off the dribble, and if you run 2 at him, he will immediately find the open man.
And so it's Capella with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. And there's Okongwu. That's good on the assist from Capella.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound, Atlanta.
They're struggling here, girl. 1 for 5 now. The D has them bottled up so far.
Okongwu, and Grant sends it back.
And what tenacious defense from Grant, outworking the offensive player there and coming up with the rejection.
Cunningham with it. Tipped away. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his first personal foul. First team.
The Hawks shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And now the first timeout called here for Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Bad shot selection as well as some bad luck. I mean, that's not going to help you score points.
Here's Bagley. Passes it to Bay. The 11-footer. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Pass to Hunter. Back to Capella. Can't cash in from close range. For Detroit, they've gotten only 1 of 6 shots to drop for them to start this game. And that one, good.
Yeah, he doesn't play around. If the buck is there for him, he's going to get it.
The pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. Hits it from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Joseph. Pass to Bay. Left side, Bagley. 6 on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Cunningham's shot is off.
Everything looked good until the finish. And all
out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Bogdanovich comes in for Hutter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Kevin Huerter. Olynyk can't hit.
It isn't the D that causes that miss. That's just a loss of concentration. That's it.
The shot by Okongwu, no good.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Oh, man, you just want to go find some place to hide, man. It's almost impossible to miss that.
Out to Gallinari. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by the Pistons. A minute 42 left here in the first quarter. Jackson down low. He's against Williams. They grab their own miss. Passes to Hayes. Goes up again. Here's Stewart. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
The shot by Okongwu, no good.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
Pass to Stewart. To the wing on the left. Hayes down low. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Shot good by Diallo.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Bogdanovich. And here's Gallinari outside. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
You got to admire the awareness Bogdanovich possesses. I mean, solid at realizing when the D has left someone open.
Stewart up top. 27 seconds left to play here in the first. And the basket by Olynyk.
Strong finish by Olynyk. I mean, he's gotten stronger. And you can see that.
There's the pass to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Hayes, no good. And here's Gallinari outside. And they'll get another chance. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. A good, close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hawks on top, up 2. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. On the court for the Pistons, Diallo out there with Isaiah Stewart. And there's Jackson. Then there's Hayes. And it's Olynyk in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Chalk up 2 there.
Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
To the paint, here's Collins. And finish off by Collins.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a 3, but go with the easy hoop.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, if we bring the same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen. Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Stewart passes to Jackson. Here's Hayes. A three-pointer, no good. The Hawks leading by 7. Chris, for Killian Hayes, it's about finding his comfort zone. Knows he can be a great player if he works hard.
Yeah, when Hayes is healthy, he's a dynamic player. 6'5" point guard with terrific versatility. The upside he has is pretty enticing as well.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And you think of the superstars who dominate the game with their skill level, Chris, like Steph Curry, Nikola Jokic, even Luka. Who are those skills superstars from when you play?
Oh, well, I mean, I tell you, for me, it was guys like Steve Nash, of course, my boys, shout out to my man, Paige Stoyaka, Dirk Nowitzki, Mark Price, Chris Mullen. What up, Mully? John Stockton. Just a lot of great talent.
And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Cunningham. And it's Joseph in the corner. Clock at 4. Offline with his 3.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Grant against Collins. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The D making that layup look very uncomfortable for him. Good aggressive work down low.
Capella kicks to Collins. Misses the 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Can they get it? Here's Bagley. Grant, right side. And the call will be against Marvin Bagley. That is his first foul of the game.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Bagley. He continues to develop his vision.
And here's Collins from outside. They get the rebound. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
Here's Cunningham. Collins grabs the miss. And Collins has got the ball here for the Hawks. Trying to find Capella, gets it to him. And he misses the fast break layup.
Playing him tough inside, air preventing the layup. Got to get the whole team pumped up.
Cunningham gets the bucket.
Oh, man, the coaching staff likes when Bagley is being unselfish. I mean, passes like this bring the team closer together.
Here's Collins. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Bay against Hunter. And stolen by Hunter. To the middle. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
Atlanta making some changes. Okongwu's checked in for John Collins. Young is subbed in for DeLon Wright. A minute 50 left to play here in the half. And it's DeAndre Hunter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Hay kicks to Joseph. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
So his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through the throws.
Such an instinctual player. Young often sees the opportunity before anyone else.
Pistons trail by 12. Loud pass to Bagley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
An excellent finisher on those lob passes. If Bagley can get his hands to it, he will throw it down. Yeah, Kevin, when it comes to Marvin Bagley, the number 2 pick in the 2018 draft, he was selected ahead of Luka Doncic, who was picked third.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. There's 53 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And oh, here we go. Young's got it, the fast break chance. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young. Capella's got 8 here in the quarter.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
Left side, Grant. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Stolen by Joseph. Here is Cunningham. 6 points for him. Clock at 6. We have the step back. Misses off the right eye. And so it's John Collins making highlights for the Atlanta Hawks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now we'll send it. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They led by 2 after the first. They just exploded in the second quarter, grabbing the momentum and running with it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. One of the stories here, John Collins getting it done today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
And the wings, Herder and Hunter. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. And it's Young in at the point. So that's the Hawks 5.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
That shot wide open. Joseph's got 5 points so far.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Lays it up off the glass.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
You'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime with the defensive.
On deep, Collins. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Loud pass to Bagley, and finish off by Bagley.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Capella, and he lays it straight in. And that's 10 points for Clint Capella.
That is a great finish. Capella has a man draped all over him and still finds a way to get the ball in the bucket.
Bagley trying to free himself up. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Pistons ball.
Alinari is checked in for Atlanta. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. Hayes, he's checked in for the Pistons. Pistons trail by 12. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Stewart checked in for Detroit.
Piston substitution, Isaiah Stewart.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Here's Joseph. And too long on the shot. The Hawks leading by 12. Hunter finds Young. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams is checked in. Pistons have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. Joseph, the pass to Grant. Alinari brings the double team. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Joseph, that's good.
He's got the hot hand right now. As long as he can keep getting open, they've got to keep feeding him.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters in his class, a defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guy's not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Young. 6 to shoot. Here's Hayes. Again, the Pistons score.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
The Hawks leading by 10. Wright, the pass to Barnes. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's Stewart, and the dunk by Stewart.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Williams outside, drills the three-pointer. Williams has got 5.
And that sweet stroke of Sweet Blue. We've watched Williams hit threes in this league since all the way back in 2005.
Joseph looking around. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Then for the Pistons, Olynyk, he's checked in for Jeremy Grant. Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. And it's Frank Jackson in for Corey Joseph.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Okongwu kicks to Gallinari. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And how about then not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
Pistons trail by 11. In the corner, it's Diallo. Shoots from 12. And Detroit again with the bucket. Atlanta's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Over in the corner, Williams. Back to Gallinari. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. 10 points for Gallinari.
Don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Hayes finds Stewart. Olynyk with it. Gallinari covering. Here's Stewart. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assist. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
And it doesn't hurt to be on fire from behind. They have been really good from the three-point line. Yeah, but I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Now, here's Cunningham. He's guarded closely. Now, Diallo. He has 6. No one covering. Diallo's got 8 points.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Back to Herter. Shoots the 3. Kept alive. Here's Capella. And at last, they get one to fall. 12 points for him.
Well, this is what Capella does. I mean, an active rebounder who hits the offensive glass with force.
Goes up the baseline. No good off the back of the rim. To the left wing. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Bangs home the trifecta. And the Hawks lead by 14.
touch, the timing. Bogdanovich loves catching the defense by surprise with the shot off the pass.
And so it's Atlanta with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. On the floor for Detroit, they've got Marvin Bagley. Jackson is out there with Cunningham. Then it's Olynyk, and it's Diallo in at the three. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut down to 12 on the bucket from Jackson. The Atlanta's gone outside a lot tonight, 17 times in fact, 7 of 17. For three, Hunter, another three for Atlanta.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Cunningham looking it over. Outside Jackson. Out to the right wing. From about 16. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Olynyk trying to break loose.
Gets the look he wants and still no love. Tough night for him.
Inside, and the dunk by Capella.
Capella has a nice array of moves and shots to choose from.
Outside Jackson. Passes it to Diallo. Down low. Here's Bagley. And it's sent back by Okongwu. From deep three-point range, Cunningham's shot is off.
He has shot them in the foot with his inability to make shots tonight.
Hunter finds Capella.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, and it hasn't just been the offensive outfit. They're putting in the work at the defensive end as well.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
More rotations. I mean, slow help and just not enough toughness on the interior. They've got a lot to talk about.
John Collins, he's checked in for Okongwu. Then for the Pistons, Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bay comes in for Diallo. And it's Joseph in for Jackson. Cunningham. And it's good, 2 points. And so it's Atlanta with it. Pass to Collins. Here's Capella. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle. And now a three-point play chance here for him.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
First team foul. At the line for Atlanta, Clint Capella. At the line for one shot.
Free throw no good for Capella.
There weren't any Swiss players in the NBA until just a few years ago, but now Capella, one of several guys from Switzerland, making an impact in this league.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Cunningham with it, working on Collins. Bagley, no good.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
It's good. Capella's got 12 points here in the second half.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Here's Collins, and then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
To the middle. Here's Capella. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely. 22 points for Clint Capella. Joseph, the pass to Bagley. Now, here's Cunningham, guarded closer. That one's off, still out of sync. And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points, and the shot is good.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And I love Grant's mindset. Readies himself to shoot as soon as he touches the ball. Yeah, the defender all over.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Molinari, he's checked in for John Cowell. Kevin Knox comes in for Hunter. Luwawu is checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's DeLon Wright in for Trae Young. Both good from the line that time. 1:57 left to play here in the fourth. And DeLon Wright gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game. The Hawks making a switch here. Zhang's checked in. On defense, Atlanta. The pass to Livers. Back to Lee. Here's Livers. This one for three. Rebound by Zhang.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Knox. From past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Knox has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Detroit's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Atlanta.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And what a huge standout performance it was
for Clint Capella.
You can set a tone with defense, and that's exactly what he did with how he protected the rim. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And you know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
Great open look there.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
Luwawu Cabarro kicks to Capella. Launches a three. Atlanta gets it back. The kick out to Wright. That three off the mark. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Livers the pass it to Lee. The steal. Lee against Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
You love to see the big guys drive the lane. Give Capella's incredible athleticism. I guess we shouldn't be surprised with that play.
Got a piece of it. Lets it go. It's in.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
And so Atlanta takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Olson, this is